That's Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, in all black with a hat. It's Travis.
Love you, Travis! Going into the party bus. It's closing. Yeah, there we go. Travis Kelce, bachelor party. Chappelle Show, San Diego.
Taylor Swift is reportedly already planning for babies, and the clues about what comes after the wedding are so specific they will give you chills. Because while the entire world is fixated on where and when Taylor will marry Travis Kelce, the couple has reportedly been quietly looking far past the wedding day. They've been looking all the way to the family they want to build together. And the details that have emerged about their future home, their plans to step back from the spotlight and the next chapter of their lives paint a picture of two superstars ready to trade the stadium lights for a driveway with a basketball hoop. Here's what reportedly came out. Word has emerged that Taylor and Travis are eyeing the next phase of their lives as parents, though reportedly not in any rush to have a baby the moment the rings go on. The couple is reportedly planning to build a brand new home from scratch, a property reportedly designed with family life in mind. And the specifics are the part that has fans melting. The home is reportedly being imagined with space for playgrounds, kiddie pools, and even baby sensory rooms equipped with surround sound. Read that again, sensory rooms for babies. This is not a couple casually wondering if kids might happen someday. This is reportedly a couple sketching out nurseries before the wedding has even taken place. And here is the bigger shift hiding inside all of it, because the reports suggest this family home goes hand in hand with both Taylor and Travis reportedly intending to take a real step back from their careers. After years of living at the absolute highest velocity imaginable, the biggest tour in music history on one side and an NFL career on the other, the two are reportedly preparing to slow down, to find calm, to build a quieter life centered on each other and the children they hope to have. One description framed it perfectly, that starting a family will require a bit of calmness in their high-energy lives. They plan to approach it in a coordinated way rather than letting it collide with everything else. In other words, the wedding is not the finish line. It is reportedly the doorway to an entirely new way of living. Now here's why this hits so hard for longtime fans. Because Taylor has reportedly had complicated, evolving feelings about motherhood over the years, sometimes expressing hesitation, sometimes longing. But on her most recent album, she reportedly let the mask slip in the most beautiful way. On one song, she sings openly about her dreams of settling down, about wanting a couple of kids, about a whole block full of little ones who look like the man she loves. She sings about telling the world to leave them alone, about dreaming of a driveway with a basketball hoop. It is a quiet, domestic fantasy tucked inside a pop song, and now those very lyrics are reportedly reading less like a daydream and more like a blueprint. The woman who built an empire reportedly wants what so many people want at the end of the day. A home, a family, peace. And she reportedly wants it with Travis. It also reframes everything about why this wedding has been guarded so fiercely. Because if the goal on the other side of it is a calm, private family life, then the obsession with secrecy suddenly makes perfect sense. You do not build baby sensory rooms and dream of a quiet driveway if your plan is to keep living under a global microscope. The lockdown wedding, the fortress venue, the refusal to let anything leak, all of it reportedly points toward a couple trying to carve out a sanctuary where they can eventually raise children far from the chaos that has followed them everywhere. So here's everything else swirling around this couple right now, because the baby plans are only one piece of a much bigger picture. And the wedding those plans hinge on has reportedly been a whirlwind of chaos and last-minute changes. The original dream was reportedly a coastal celebration in Rhode Island, near Taylor's beloved oceanfront estate, locked in for the 13th of June, her lucky number, complete with a contracted fireworks show, but reportedly that entire plan collapsed. In the middle of May, the fireworks company was reportedly told the event was off and had been moved to New York, with word being that the couple bailed after the venue leaked, so the celebration reportedly shifted to one of the most famous buildings on Earth.
Everything that has been reported today, that there's a wedding going on by Taylor's house in Rhode Island, there's people in the area, there is, because there's a wedding going on at Ocean House tomorrow, but it's not Taylor Swift's wedding. I have confirmation of this, so everybody we need to chill the F out a little bit.
The grand event is now reportedly set for the 3rd of July at Madison Square Garden in front of a crowd reportedly numbering more than 1,000 guests. And the choice is reportedly genius for one reason above all: privacy. The arena reportedly has no windows, meaning no outside lens can capture a single frame. It reportedly offers underground access so guests can arrive and leave completely unseen. Interestingly, many now believe the garden event may actually be a massive reception rather than the real ceremony. The actual vows were possibly exchanged somewhere far more intimate and far more private, which fits perfectly with a couple already dreaming of a quiet family life. The secrecy reportedly runs through everything. Every guest, even close family and friends, is reportedly required to sign an ironclad non-disclosure agreement before learning a single detail. There are reportedly no mailed invitations, with the couple instead reportedly reaching out to guests directly to keep information from leaking. The caution reportedly extends so far that even Travis's own father has been kept in the dark. This is reportedly out of fear he might accidentally let something slip the way private details have escaped before.
He made a nice little floral garden around a gazebo. He got her out there. Supposed to go out to dinner. He said, "Let's go out and have a glass of wine." And she got out there, and they got out there, and that's when he asked her, and it was beautiful. She got, they started FaceTiming me and their mother.
And the dress is reportedly guarded like a state secret, with reports of 6 gowns commissioned from multiple designers, several of them deliberate decoys. Every designer is under a non-disclosure agreement, so any leak could be traced. The chaos has reportedly taken a toll, with the constant changes to venues and dates described as a monstrous headache, and the guest list itself becoming a battlefield. A strict no-plus-one policy has reportedly sparked complaints, and several big names have reportedly been left off entirely.
Some guests have suggested that they have not been invited alongside a partner, and they are livid.
Well, the whole +1 thing is a little bit tricky.
Meanwhile, newer names keep being added, with a rising young singer reportedly the latest to score an invite. It is the push and pull of planning the most watched wedding on Earth, where every name in and every name out becomes its own headline. While all of that swirls, the couple has reportedly still been living their separate high-energy lives right up until the big day. Travis was recently spotted enjoying a string of relaxed nights out with his brother and close friends on the West Coast, hitting a members club, a dive bar to watch the World Cup, and even a concert, in what many read as his version of pre-wedding celebrations. Taylor, meanwhile, was reportedly spotted hosting what looked like a private gathering at her Rhode Island mansion, surrounded by close friends. Even as fans noticed no marriage paperwork had reportedly been filed in her town. And in the middle of it all, Taylor has reportedly been on a creative tear. She recently visited a legendary recording studio, sparking speculation about new music, fresh off being honored as one of the great songwriters of her generation.
Taylor! This way!
Reports say she may even perform at her own wedding. And the family dream reportedly is not brand new for these two. The couple has reportedly wanted children for a long time, with word that their shared dream has always been to build a family together. There has even reportedly been talk of them house hunting for a sprawling property with room for a nursery, the kind of home you only buy when kids are firmly on the horizon for Taylor, who has reportedly spent years adoring her friends' children and stepping into a doting auntie role. The idea of finally having her own little ones reportedly feels less like a someday wish and more like the very next chapter. And for Travis, a man who reportedly lights up around his nieces, the picture of fatherhood reportedly fits him like a glove. Together, the two reportedly look less like global superstars right now and more like a couple on the verge of the most ordinary, most beautiful milestone of all. So here is the bottom line. Taylor and Travis are reportedly already eyeing the next phase of their lives as parents, though not rushing into it. They are reportedly planning to build a family home from scratch designed with kids in mind, complete with playgrounds, kiddie pools, and baby sensory rooms. The plans reportedly go hand in hand with both stars intending to step back from their careers for a calmer, more private life. This echoes lyrics from Taylor's recent album about settling down and having children. The wedding is reportedly set for July 3rd at Madison Square Garden in front of more than 1,000 guests. It's a windowless venue reportedly chosen for privacy, possibly a reception rather than the actual ceremony. After the original Rhode Island plan collapsed when the venue leaked, every guest reportedly signs an ironclad non-disclosure agreement. Even Travis's father has reportedly been kept in the dark. The dress is reportedly hidden behind 6 decoy gowns. The planning chaos has reportedly been a monstrous headache. A no+1 rule has sparked complaints. A rising singer was reportedly just added to the guest list, and Travis has reportedly been enjoying pre-wedding nights out on the West Coast. 14 days until the July 3rd playgrounds, kiddie pools, a driveway with a basketball hoop. For all the spectacle, all the fortress-level secrecy, all the tens of millions being poured into the most guarded wedding in history, what Taylor reportedly wants on the other side of it is beautifully, refreshingly ordinary. A home, a family, a quiet life with the man she loves and the children they hope to raise. The wedding is just the beginning, and if these reports are right, the real dream was never the spectacle at all. It was everything that comes after. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.